Guys, today we are back with another problem, and today's problem is nothing but it's a problem on strings and bracket counting. Okay, so in many of the interviews, this question is very famous question that you will be given a string. Okay, so in the input, you will be given a string. Okay, you will be given a string. So our task is, say for example, our task will be, if somebody asks you what is your task. Okay, so you will see that I will have a particular string, say str, and in this string you can see they have given the values as a, and then there is one first bracket, there is one first bracket over here, then you can see b, d, c, then first bracket, then p, then d, then double e. Okay, and then like this. So this is our given string. Okay, so this is our given string. So what you can deduce from here, highlight the brackets in the given string, and for each bracket return I if the I is the opening or the closing of the bracket. So say for example, this is the first opening and closing brackets. Okay, so this type of bracket, say I'm denoting this type of bracket as 1. Okay, so whenever I'm encountering this particular bracket, I can write like this as 1. In case of A and A, nothing. In case of, again, I'm encountering this particular bracket, right? So it's again another bracket which is opening. So say for example, for this I will give the numbering as 2. For this, it is the numbering as 2 as well, because it is closing this particular bracket. So second bracket is closing again. Now this bracket is closing. So I will put the number as 1. Again another bracket is open. So I will open the number as 3. And you can see this bracket is again closing over here. So I will put the number as 3. So with each number is denoting the sequence of the brackets. Okay. So each number is denoting the sequence of the brackets. So first time, whenever you are encountering a bracket and closing a bracket, that means it is the first bracket. If there is some other brackets inside it, then I have to name it as 2. If there is more brackets inside this, then I can name it as 3. Okay, like this. Now for this, if I have to understand the algorithm for this particular code, so what will be the algorithm for this particular code? Okay, the algorithm. So for this algorithm, what I can say is I am going to we will be given a function, and the function is taking a string inside. Okay, so we will be storing a list. Okay, so say for example, we are going to store a list, resultant list. Okay, which will store all the elements inside this, and we will also have a stack. So there will be a stack of stack type that will also store all the elements. So once the list and the stack is all done, what I can next do is I can keep a counter, right? So I'm just going to put a counter equals to as 1. Okay, this is my counter, and in this counter I'm going to start a loop from I equals to 0 till I less than dot str dot length. So the string, so this is a string dot length and I plus plus. So this is my loop. Okay, I'm going to traverse through it. Now I'm going to take the particular individual characters present in the string. So I can write like that is s dot caret. So it's a string function. So you should know caret function to take the particular character. Okay. So once you take the character, I'm going to traverse and ask a question. So if ch equals to whenever I'm encountering a first bracket, okay, I am going to put the bracket into the stack. So this is my stack. This is my stack. So whenever I'm encountering, say, this particular thing, the first bracket, I'm going to put the counter as 1. In this particular, I'm going to put the counter as 1. So I will put it like this: stack dot push the counter as counter. Over here, I've taken a counter, so this counter I have to put inside this stack. So inside this stack, I can write it like this. Okay. Next question is result dot add counter. So in my resultant array list, so if this is my resultant array list, I'm going to add the counter values. So over here, I'm going to add 1, 1, 2, like that. Okay. So I will write it over here, result dot add counter. Okay. So once result and counter both are added, now I'm going to increment the counter over here as counter plus plus. If this condition satisfies, I'm going to go with this. If this condition doesn't satisfy, in my else if condition, I will take ch equals to, it can be first bracket or it can be a closing bracket. So in the case of a closing bracket, what I'm going to do is I will add result dot add stack dot pop. So my stack was this. So I'm going to remove that stack, and I'm going to pop means to remove the top element. Okay. So like that, and finally I'm going to return my result. I'm going to return the result. That means I'm going to return an array list of all individual elements. So I'm going to solve this question now. Okay. So this is my code editor. Okay. From here, I'm going to define the class solution. Okay. In the class solution, I'm going to take an array list of type integer. Once an array list of type integer is there, resultant array list will be storing new array list. Okay. Once the array list is taken, I'm going to take a stack of integer data type, say stack equals to new stack. So once the stack is also taken, I can take the counter equals to 1. I'm going to traverse the loop from int I equals to 0, I less than say string length dot length I plus plus. Okay, so has to be a function of return type array list. So it can be array list of type integer bracket number, and I can pass the string s. In the loop I can write it over here. Char ch equals to s dot caret of I. So if my ch is equals to the first bracket, then I can do what? I can add it, I can push the element stack dot push the counter. Okay, and I can add the counter, result dot add counter. Else if ch equals to I have to put the ending bracket. So in the ending bracket, what I can do is result dot add stack dot pop. Okay, close the result and return the result. Close the function. I'm going to compile this. So there's an illegal status statement. Cannot find symbol, bracket numbers. Okay, I have to take s. Char ch cannot find symbol, str dot character s dot caret of I. What is the problem? Variable is of type string. So I've taken a string, I've taken the array list of integers, counter equals to 1, character ch equals to char at. I have written chart at. Char at. Now let's taken the input, taken the character input. If this is the ch, I'm pushing stack dot push counter. I forgot to increment the counter. Counter plus plus. So let's compile. So we have successfully completed today's problem statement, and I hope you'll enjoy the solution. Subscribe. We are just close to 100 days. We're looking forward to solve more problems. Thank you.